Yo, YouTube, what is up? It's your boy FaZe JSmooth here, coming to another video today. If you guys are new, you already know what to do. Subscribe, like, notification gang, leave guys in the comment section down below. Alright, so for today's video, as you guys see in the title, we're doing a settings video for Vanguard. Honestly, these settings can work for either console or PC. Of course, for console players, you guys do not have FOV slider stuff like that. I mean, it's been in there since Cold War. You just don't have like all like the other graphics as like a PC would, because they have all the different processing and gaming cards or whatever case may be. But for gamers, like I said, console players, Xbox, PS5, whatever, you guys can also use these settings as well if you want to. Okay, so I obviously don't play on keyboard or mouse, so I have no idea about this. So if you are a keyboard or mouse player, do not look at me for this, because like I said, I don't even play keyboard or mouse, I play controller. So for me, I play on full screen, and then there's also auto, my display resolution is gonna be 1920 by 1080p. That's just what's gonna come with. This is my monitor. My refresh rate is at 60, and I don't actually know why. I actually want it at 230, because I have a 240 hertz monitor, so I want that to be the highest as possible. So refresh rate is gonna be way higher. I think my FPS may go up as well. My V-Sync is off. My custom frame rate is on, my frame rate limit is on custom, and I put it all the way on max for this. You can also do unlimited. Actually, unlimited is probably be better, to be honest with you. So I'm actually gonna keep mine to unlimited. I just saw that. Aspect ratio, I don't change that at all. Brightness is gonna be however you want it to be. Mine's at 61. Display gamma HDR, I don't really touch any of this stuff. This is my graphics card, so I have a 3090 graphics card. So yeah, I'm really blessed to have that as well. That's why I can get such high FPS. So the quality, this one's on ultra. My render resolution is at 100. The dynamic resolution's off. I don't really know what this means, to be honest with you. So like I said, I'm gonna keep it off. Now, this is the thing. So I have a really strong PC. So most of my stuff is on high. I really haven't changed it, but most of my stuff is on high. But if you guys don't have a 3090 or don't have like the same specs as I do, I really recommend you just to run low on everything, so you still get the highest FPS. Honestly, even for myself, I don't even need it to be high. I can actually keep it on low, and I can probably get even more frames. But usually per game with all this stuff, I still get about 220 frames a game. 200, like 150, 160 to 2 something, to like 210. But if you guys obviously don't have a 3090 and stuff like that, definitely run everything low. So low, low, low. I'll just do it for you guys. So we're going very low, very low, very low, very low. Off. Shaders low, tessellation off, nearby detail low, 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 low. Like everything just needs to be low. You don't even need it. You don't even need the screen space shadows if you don't want to. Honestly, the anti whatever this is, I usually just keep this at that because I really don't know the difference. Depth of field, you can turn that off as well if you want to. That's not really too big of a thing. It's just if you want the depth of field on or off. So this is like the quality for the graphics. All right, so for the gameplay graphics, so if anybody who likes colorblind settings, you can just go here to color customization and just do whatever you want to do. I don't use colorblind. I think I haven't used colorblind settings since like BO3 or something like that. Like, I know some people are definitely different about how they want to see it or whatever case may be, or if you actually are colorblind, you can change it as well. But for me, I just keep it on just the regular. So here's another thing, it's the field of view. So I like playing on 110 field of view. Okay, so most consoles are at I believe 60, and I'm not with that. Even I think maybe on PlayStation's at 80, but I could be wrong. But I play on 110. A lot of people like you like to see also may play on 120. I have just always been comfortable with 110. I just really like 110 a lot. You can change field of view to whatever. As long as it's over 100, I think you'll enjoy it and like it. And I think it's not going to be a huge difference no matter what. Like, it won't be bad. It's going to only help you. So I would put field of view up at least past 100. I really run 110, so you can run 110. Also, I have it on affected, not independent. I think it actually should be on, no, it's on affected for me. I'm gonna keep it on affected. I believe it's the same on Warzone, it's unaffected. Camera movement, 100%. All right, this is the big thing too. Turn off motion blur, please. It gives me a headache if I try to watch anybody who wants motion blur. I can't watch them. It's disgusting. Turn it off. It's just, you just don't need it. Like, motion blur is just trash. I mean, you can keep it if you really want to, but mine is turned off. And then the NVIDIA reflex low latency, I just have it on. Okay, so for the audio, I actually haven't changed as much audio in here as I like. Warzone, mine's like everything's off. Most is at 100. I'm actually gonna take this down. So the thing was, if you guys remember Modern Warfare when it dropped in multiplayer, the music and the sound was so loud. So I turned off everything. Like, if you guys remember that, multiplayer Modern Warfare was terrible. It was so loud. Even the same when Warzone dropped. It was so loud. But for this, the music's not much of a problem anymore. I just have mine on this. This is whatever. Media when minimized, that's for just players. So you can have the hit marker sounds. There's Vanguard, Classic, or none. Vanguard is, I think, really like, when you guys get that headshot on Vanguard, it makes that little ding sound, and it's like actually kind of satisfying. So I just have mine on Vanguard. Audio mixes headphones, so obviously we're on headphones. If you guys are playing on a TV speaker, you guys can change it here too, but if you guys get the headphones, definitely recommend getting headphones. This is just some of my game sound, voice chat, stuff like that as well. I don't really talk in voice chat that much, so I don't really trip about any of this. I don't have subtitles on or anything. This is just for like in-game text. Okay, oh, this is another thing. If anybody that doesn't know how to find their FPS, I didn't actually know how to find it. You have to go to interface. It's either gonna be interface or there's another name for interface, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's gonna be, for this is interface, and then you just scroll down the FPS counter and it's gonna say hidden, and then so it's not here on my top left, and then you just have to hit it's shown. I think this is only on PC though. I don't think this is on consoles. So if you want to see your FPS, your FOV, your VRAM, your server, whatever, packet loss, any of that, all these options are in the interface section. One thing that sucks, I wish the HUD was a little bit bigger, but it's not. But definitely run your minimap shape on square, because you're gonna be able to see a little bit more. Square is way better. The same for Warzone. If you're still running a circle in Warzone, you're bugging out right now. You need to put on square. I also have mine on rotation as well. The crosshairs, I didn't even know this was like an actual thing. Crosshair bobbing, I didn't even know this was a thing. I've never seen this. When moving or mantley or firing, the crosshairs remove. I'm gonna turn that off. So yeah, I have that turned off. And then this is my controller settings as well, if you guys wanna know about them. So I play on controller. So I run 7.7 cents. These I don't really trip because I don't run ground vehicles or air vehicles. I also have my multiplayer sense at 0.9. I turned it down a little bit. I don't have any of this customly on. It's just off for me. I play on tactical, so yes, I do have a scuff. You guys use code SMOOTH at the checkout, but I don't use my paddle anymore to slide. I use R3 to slide, and then I use A on the left paddle to jump. So I run tactical. Tactical default runs great for anybody. If you guys do want to run, like, I know Dante runs stick and move, which is really crazy, but he loves stick and move. Another thing you guys can also do is flip L1, R2. So if you guys remember the old school way where you guys shoot with L1 and R1, you guys can flip that as well. But I just have mine L2, R2. I'm more comfortable with that. I actually think Booyah plays on L1, R1 when he's shooting his guns. My aim response curve is right now on dynamic. I actually changed from standard to dynamic. I turn off controller vibration because I don't really like controller vibration. So the sensitivity, transition timing, I have it on instant. The steady aim, I have it on 0.8. Like, once again, I have this on default. And in my dead zone, I changed my left stick to 93. Honestly, I still don't really know a great dead zone for myself. I either turn it up or I usually turn them down if I like feel weird, but I like this right now. I have my left stick max on 93, my right stick max at 99. And that's really like mainly everything I have for that. And then gameplay, target aim assist on, obviously. You can change the precision. I have mine on default. Precision is also a really good one as well, but I just keep it on mine default. ADS aim assist on. Okay, another thing is I run auto tac sprint. So I really do enjoy running auto tac sprint. So basically all you gotta do, auto tac sprint just means when you push up on the stick rather than clicking down, when you just push up on the stick, it's gonna automatically sprint for you. It's gonna go to the tac sprint. I enjoy that way more than clicking on it, but I'll tell you this much. If you do run shotguns, auto tac sprint is kind of a sell because your gun's gonna move up rather than just kind of walking. So if you run shotguns, I would take it off, but if anything else, I'd keep mine on. Auto move forward is off. Sprint cancel reload on. Sprint door bash is on. Slide behavior, oh, mine's on hold. Oh, okay, that's bad. Mine should be on tap. So I'm gonna change mine to tap. ADS, it's gonna be hold. Steady aim behavior is gonna be on hold. Automatic weapon fire behavior, hold. So now this one's another one. So, oh, this is different. So on Warzone, I have contextual tap on. where basically I just tap something and it's gonna incentivize the interaction. This one is it can be prioritized reload. I'm actually gonna prioritize the reload, because that's probably what I'm gonna need more. Actually, I'm just gonna keep tap to reload. I'm actually gonna keep this to tap to reload. All right, so yeah, this is go for the controller. But basically, this is all my settings. This is what I use when I play Vanguard. I died off 5 nuke streaks, so I think my settings are pretty good. But if like I said, if there's any changes that you were looking for or anything else that you have questions about, you guys leave that in the comment section below. So anyways, I hope y'all do enjoy and y'all stay smooth.